Hidden within the pages of history lies an ancient code, a set of universal laws that shape reality itself. They come from a text called the Kabbalion, teachings of Hermes Trismegistus. Yet what if I told you that Jesus himself echoed these same truths, not as secret knowledge but as a living example of divine law? Today we'll uncover the 7 Hermetic Principles and see how they align with the words of Jesus, revealing the mystical blueprint of creation and self-mastery.
Let us begin with the first principle, the Law of Mentalism, all is mind. Hermetic teaching, all is mind. The universe is mental. This principle tells us that everything begins in consciousness. Reality itself is a projection of the divine mind. Connection to Jesus. Jesus taught in Matthew, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." Here, the heart symbolizes consciousness. Purity of thought allows us to see the kingdom of God, which is not outside, but within. When Jesus healed the sick, he didn't force reality with physical effort, he aligned with the divine mind, knowing that spirit governs matter. This is mentalism in action. Change your mind, and you change your reality. 2. The Law of Correspondence, Hermetic teaching, as above, so below, as below, so above. What happens in the spiritual realm reflects into the physical, and vice versa. Connection to Jesus. Jesus said in Matthew, "Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven." This is correspondence in action. He understood that earthly change mirrors heavenly alignment. When you align your inner world, thoughts, emotions, spirit, your outer life transforms. Think of the miracles of Jesus feeding the 5,000, calming the storm. He brought the above the spiritual truth into the below the material world. 3. The Law of Vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Connection to Jesus. When the woman touched Jesus' robe, he said, "I felt power go out from me." That power is vibration, life force energy. Jesus was a master of vibration. He lifted people from low states of fear and sickness to high vibrations of faith and life. Your words and emotions carry vibrations. When you speak faith, gratitude, and love, your energy rises, miracles follow. 4. The Law of Polarity. Everything has its opposite. Hermetic teaching. Everything is dual, everything has poles. Connection to Jesus. Jesus said in John, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness." Light exists because darkness exists. Good is understood because evil exists. When Jesus forgave his persecutors, he demonstrated the mastery of polarity. Instead of reacting with hate, he chose the opposite pole, divine love. 5. The Law of Rhythm, the flow of life. Hermetic teaching. Everything flows, out and in, all things rise and fall. Connection to Jesus. Jesus observed the seasons of life. In Ecclesiastes 3, the Old Testament, we hear, "To everything there is a season." Jesus reflected this rhythm, retreating into solitude for prayer, then stepping into crowds to teach and heal. Do not fear life's ups and downs. Every low tide will rise again. Flow with the rhythm, and you master life. 6. The Law of Cause and Effect. Nothing happens by chance. Hermetic teaching. Every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. Connection to Jesus. Jesus said in Galatians, via Paul, "Whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap." This is karma in biblical language. Your actions, thoughts, and emotions create ripple effects. When Jesus healed a blind man, he explained that it wasn't punishment, but an opportunity for divine cause to reveal its effect, the glory of God. 7. The Law of Gender. Creation requires both energies. Hermetic teaching. Gender exists on all planes. This is not about male and female bodies, but masculine and feminine energies within creation. Connection to Jesus. Jesus often balanced active masculine energy, teaching, performing miracles, with receptive feminine energy, prayer, compassion, surrender to God. To manifest your desires and live fully, you must combine the masculine force of action with the feminine power of intuition and receptivity. The 7 Hermetic Principles are not distant secrets. They live in the teachings of Jesus. They whisper in the wind. They echo in your heartbeat. When you live by these laws, you awaken to the truth, the kingdom of God is within you. So, ask yourself, which principle will you master first? Thank you for unlocking these ancient truths with us today. If you want more spiritual secrets and esoteric wisdom, make sure to subscribe to The Secret Hidden Vault and leave a comment, which Hermetic principle speaks to your soul. Until next time, stay curious, stay awakened.